Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be checking out the newest episode of Hell's Paradise, the first episode of the new season, or episode 14, Dawn and Confusion. I'm pretty excited to get into this. I liked the first season a lot. The characters, the plot, and the way the story was set up was actually pretty interesting to me. I loved how we started out with like sort of a battle royale survival games aspect, and now we're sort of like teaming up, and I imagine it's going to go into more of like a shonen type, like battling the main antagonist. But I was pretty happy with season one. It wasn't like Mappa's most impressive thing ever, but it wasn't bad at all. And the opening for the first season was spectacular. But where we left off last season, I believe we had just killed our first Tensen. I forget his name. The I was gonna say flowery looking guy, but like the one that had like two bodies. Um, and then we learned a little bit more about Tao. We figured out that May's village was used for like experiments and stuff for this island. And then I think we ended off the season with them thinking that maybe what Gabimaru's like teacher or master showed him of immortality was fake, and that also possibly his entire like life with his wife and everything is like an illusion as well. So I'm really excited to see where this season goes. But yeah, let's not waste too much more time and get into this reaction. Anyone new to my channel, this will be a timer reaction, so if you want the audio and or full video, you can just sync up with my copy. But other than that, I'll give us a countdown. 3, 2, 1, start. Yeah, I hope the opening's good if we get one this episode, because, as I said, I loved the season 1 opening. I've watched it quite a decent amount of times since since last season ended. Oh, we were also sending more executioners and prisoners to the island, I think. Yamana Jinka. I kind of like his design. I really love, though, all of like the uniforms for the executioners. The immortality granting elixir of life, which we found out also used on humans turns them into trees. Oh, I yeah, exactly. How did you make it back? That is probably smart. Yeah, but I also like just exploring the island and everything because I'm a big fan of like adventure series, and it kind of gave me that vibe a bit. Is this like head Asamons or Asama? Jeez, I cannot pronounce so many words. I wonder. I'm a little bit sus that like he just made it off the island fine. Also, pretty good character design. Alright. First, a reaction to the opening. The fire from Gabimaru's attacks and stuff has always looked so good too. The color design. Ooh, that shot of his eye. Is that Sagiri? Oh, this opening looks really good so far. That was cool. All the heads coming out of it. May. Oh, that was all everything from last season. That moment with oh, what is her name? That chick. Uh, Yuzi, right? It starts with a Y. It's Yuzu something, but that moment with her and Sento is really good. This opening looks really good. Oh, the black on the main guy there looks so good compared to all the white. That's what I like about the Captain Cloaks in Bleach is like all of the Soul Reapers have just the black, and then the Captains have the white on them to distinguish them. It's kind of the opposite for that, but looks great. Good opening too. Not quite the song didn't hit quite as hard as the last one, but I think the visuals are better though. Oh, he has the black too, actually. He doesn't seem the type. Oh, he took over for the fucking dude that got absolutely clapped. Um, the eye patch dude, who I thought was going to be a main character. That was one thing I liked about the battle royale aspect. I really didn't know who was going to make it out fully. Yeah, there's something there, all right. Wait, if he's trying to make it to the island, the chief, I feel like it's not an illusion then, because I feel like he would just trust respectable. This is not the personality I was expecting him to be honest. Although he because I was thinking of as more of like a third party that they were going to come in and kind of fuck up everyone because we had like a group kind of forming on the island. So not only did he escape from it, he actually I was thinking maybe he didn't find anyone, but he would definitely Oh, that look. Oh, does he already know how to use Tao in some way? I forget if the samurai had anything like that. I don't think so. Are these the Honestly, Jinka seems more sus than the fucking who appears to be the main guy. Use Tao's consume life itself. That makes sense. Interesting. It's a cool way to look at it. They can also all of the Tencent choose whatever gender they want, right? I feel like I remember in season one we saw one of them change. Oh, actually, I find the whole like concept and everything of all of the Tencent pretty unique, actually. But I wonder if they're able to change their physical bodies and stuff because they're such Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, that was the dude. I'm pretty sure it turned to a chick. Well, that would also make sense why when we met him for the first time, I think it was these two that were. Oh, I remember the names right. Tan is the elixir. Tao is the power system. Tenson's the characters. I forget what the assistant guys are called. Like that skull dude probably is under that. Hmm. I love the colors in this show though. The aesthetic of it is very pleasing. I was just gonna say that's quite the outfit. Cute. I actually really love our little party that we got going so far too. Don't we have also have oh what's his name? The swordsman, super buff. Reminds me of Kenpachi. Yeah, and Yuzu was the one who wasn't 100% sure if it was even like possible. That's fairly smart actually. I'm actually kind of impressed with how much this character has made me pretty interested in a lot of these characters and we're only like 12 episodes into the show, but I think it only has enough chapters for like 3 seasons or something like that. Oh yeah, and Gabimaru had no memories at the end of last season. Or maybe he still does have his memory. I thought he lost it and like he was missing like a part of the Tao in like his brain. Okay, I was right. Because he's back in the mind state of when he was working for it's that's interesting that they think she's fake and at the moment he can't even remember her. Oh, meeting up with the Buckin brothers. Well, I'm surprised they're both alive. I really thought the one that snuck into this samurai were gonna is gonna die, but Oh yeah, and he's got like the marks now. And I think the dude said that or he was getting stronger because he was in the pit for so long or something like that. So I think it's different than just using Tau. It's like he's been altered by it. Oh, is he gonna have regeneration then of some sort? Oh yeah, and at this point, fucking Gabimaru probably doesn't remember how to use Tau anymore. Also, this was the dude I was talking about that reminds me of Kenpachi. It's even fitting he has a fucking pink haired little girl on his shoulder right now. I will say one thing so far. This doesn't really feel like an episode 1. I won't lie. This feels like straight up an episode 14. I can see why they called it that on Crunchyroll. That is true. You can just lock in. Oh, fair. Ken has no eyes, he can't see. Is that a tooth? Oh, I thought it was his tooth. He fucking bit through his tendon. Ooh, this animation style is clean. It reminds me of one of the animators that does a bunch of One Piece stuff. It's different, but it's got that same like squiggly aesthetic to it. That is fair. They're both kind of fucking savages. What's the brother thinking? Because I think he was getting worried about him last season. But he does needs to deplete his Tau until he can't regenerate anymore, right? I wonder if his navel is also his weak spot. Ooh, I like the green on the Tau. I think it was yellow last season. It might just be a character thing. Ooh, what was that with his eyes? Did he get like enhanced senses there for a second? Gabimaru was just fucking going for the bites. Logical but lackluster. Because he's not using Tau. God, is this happening because maybe she is fake? And he's losing like the impression of her? Weak as the seed of strong. Oh, he doesn't have it anymore, so he's not. That's an interesting way to look at it. Ooh. Oh, broken neck, just taking him up. Oh yeah, none of them know about that either. You ain't. I don't think you got a chance, my dude. From what I've seen so far, he has. We haven't seen him use Tau, I don't think yet, and he seems like a beast. He might have used it, but the scene of him taking off his arm is also a great moment. Good headbutt, fucking good impact sound too. Ooh, the art on him right there. Oh, I love his design. Actually, I have a lot of the designs of the show because they're all fairly simplistic, but they're just good. And I'll always take usually a good simplistic, solid design over something that's too much all over. Even giving him tips while he beats him down. I mean, you would kind of assume he has a pretty face because he never gets hurt, though. Was that his father then? Or their parents? Part of my brother. Maybe you shouldn't have gave him tips. That's actually impressive that he's improving without having um him actually use a sword against him. Doshi, that's what they're called. Wait, is this the one that they fought? Did they just make it into a fucking slave? I actually love for the Gabimaru part, it went quieter music and now with the no music, I feel like it's fitting for his mindset right now. Oh, oh God. And you can't focus? Oh, is he just gonna go back to be Gabimaru the Hollow? I worry about him relying on this side of himself, though. Fuck, the flame color is so good. Clean. This episode has looked really great, by the way. Fire is usually a good counteracting to regeneration if you burn it, and sometimes they can't regenerate that part back. Depends on the series, though. Actually, did he just take Gabimaru's ability? Or is he just on fire? Well, at least he still has his respect and everything for his brother. God. Is he? I feel like he's going to get to a point where he can't come back anymore. Yeah, that is a sick design and color scheme, though, on him. Amazing episode. Uh, I honestly, off the top of my head, because I didn't have many problems with animation in season one, I just noticed it wasn't like JJK level. This episode felt great and like looked great. I didn't. Yeah, that felt like a really great episode. And I did say partway through that it did feel like on episode 14, like the fact that it's been 2 years and we're literally just straight picking up. I mean, I'm fine with it. I always prefer this over getting like a recap episode for episode one. Um, but I feel like for some anime onlys, they're gonna be slightly confused because I don't remember everything from season one, but I feel like I remembered a decent amount, and I feel like if I didn't remember some of the things, this episode would have been a little bit less good. But going straight from like season one into the season's gonna feel so good, probably. And considering I think they only need one more season for to finish the manga, this could be a fairly good 1-to-1 adaptation. Uh, I love the ending was good as well. I didn't pay too much attention to the visuals because I was yapping. The song was good though. I liked it. Yeah, I had pretty great time. Also, no previews. That would be nice if they don't do that. um, it would make my timer always work properly. But yeah, great episode. I'm excited to see where this season goes, how the story progresses going forward. Uh, I'm excited to learn more about like the lore of the island and all the Tensen and everything because whenever we're focusing on them, I actually really like the story and like their designs, the color palettes, and everything is so like bright and like visually appealing about the villains. And then honestly, a lot of our main characters are more dark and whatnot. So it's an interesting contrast that I really like, and just the overall concept of everything, especially with like the whole island, how it's not just like based off one thing. It's like a bunch of like religions and everything all mushed together into one. Um, and then yeah, everything with like the plant life and everything. It's so cool. I really appreciate this series. I'm glad that even though I do remember people just shitting on the first season, I was so confused because I had so much like such good time with the first season. And honestly, if it keeps building up like this, I think this season will be even better because it was a lot of setup in the first season. I did like the more like first getting onto the island and battle royale aspect of it, but we still kind of have that with like we met up with another group and we're fighting it. It's just we're getting into a bigger group now. But even that we're like separated into mini groups right now, so I'm excited to see what happens to both sides. Um but yeah, that will be the end of this video. I will catch you guys all next week or throughout the week of my other reactions and stuff. I'm reacting to a lot of different shows this season, so if you enjoyed this reaction, feel free to check out my channel. But catch you guys all later, and peace!